It's NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We're glad you could join us on this exciting Friday night matchup. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Inside for him, it's Harris and Duren. The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivey. And it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. And for Cleveland, a lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Then it's Mitchell. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Jerome in at the point guard. Hearing scouts talk about MP before the draft, the one concern they had was his hesitation to take over games himself.
And I think that's just how MP is wired, right? He's always been a team-first player, even if that means sacrificing his own shot a bit too often.
So Cleveland will get the first pick. Substitution here for Cleveland. George Niang, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Wade comes in for Evan Mobley. Max Strus is checked in for Karis LeVert. And Money subbed in for Ty Jerome. Then for the Pistons, Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Thompson. And it's Malik Beasley in for Cunningham. 1:30 left to play here in the first. Hardaway kicks to Ivey. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway.
And if Ivey can hit that shot with consistency, it really makes him a tough cover.
Here's Money, coming off a stellar performance against Toronto. For 3, Mitchell. Duren pulls it in.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through. See if you can get an easy opportunity.
Hardaway, no good. Cleveland's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Here's Money, Ivey defending, and the basket by Money.
Well, great possession there. Anytime you end up at the rim with a high percentage look, perfect.
Pass to Harris. Back to Ivey. 34 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Nice open look, but it's no good.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
The Pistons trailing. Beasley, the pass to Hardaway. Back to Duren. In the corner, Ivey with it. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Ivey's got 7.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you. Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 1. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what are you guys seeing?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
On the court for the Pistons, Marcus Sasser is out there with Malik Beasley. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. Then there's Harris. And it's Stewart in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And slam dunk by Harris.
How about that finish by Harris? He sees his opening and does not hesitate to rise up and be free.
Recent times have certainly been tough in Detroit. Break 14 wins last season, a franchise record low.
And Kevin, if you look, Detroit's last 5 seasons, 23 wins is the most they've had. So their fan base hungry for a winner in the Motor City.
Beasley with the screen on Mitchell. Sasser with it. Nothing on the board. Shot clock at 6. Beasley with a clean look. The three-pointer no good.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And the basket by Money.
Yeah, Max Strus developing the ability to play make for teammates. That's an on-time, on-target pass.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Pass to Beasley. And here is Harris. Stewart with it. He's covered by Thompson. Hardaway for three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Thompson's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Strus passes to Money. Here's the three. Another three for Cleveland.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Beasley, and the layup is good.
You love to see a guard like Malik Beasley take it down low and be willing to compete and make a shot.
Mitchell passes to Strus. Money, another three for Cleveland.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Hardaway. From deep three-point land, Detroit keeping it alive. A new 14. Fouled beyond the arc, and he almost hit the shot. He'll go to the line for 3.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Cavaliers.
We've got a bunch of this.
Checked in for Donovan Mitchell. Then for the Pistons, Tobias Harris is checked in for Stewart. Thompson comes in for Malik Beasley. And it's Jaden Ivey in for Marcus Sasser. Here's Jerome. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Tobias Harris, over the course of his career, has played a lot at both forward positions. He says, I'm comfortable playing both of them. I'm not big on the position thing. I'm versatile. Kevin, he's just a basketball player and a very, very good one.
I would agree, David. I know you like him. We like him as well. A very skilled one at that. Thank you very much.
Well, it looks like he has put that rough first quarter in the rear view. He's starting to cook here in the second.
Jerome passes to Money. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Money's got 17. Pistons trail by 16. Now, Ivy. Last time out, he had 13 points.
Too smooth from the mid-range. Defenders can't let Ivy get comfortable from there.
Mobley outside. Pass to Money for 3, and another 3 for Cleveland.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season. Harris against Mobley. Back to Duran. Now here's Ivy. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Jerome passes to Money. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Cunningham. Tries again. Allen with the rebound.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Pass to Money. Lets it go from deep. That shot off the mark. And so it's Cleveland closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Thanks for you look at the Pistons. They didn't come out the gates the way they hoped. Took the L, but they don't think that represents who they are.
Well, it might be just a matter of...
Let us take some time now to talk about the first half. A commanding performance for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And that about wraps it up.
And with the second half upon us, he's checked in for the Cavaliers.
Foot on the gas, MP. Get in there.
A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And there's Money. Then it's Mitchell, and it's Jerome in at the point. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
And what strikes me about Cade Cunningham is he's still growing. He's still capable of doing more on the floor, and he has the work ethic and attitude to make those improvements and become a real factor on the floor.
And the basket by Money.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Unloads from 13. Cunningham's shot is off. The Cavaliers leading by 14. Pass to Money. His three-pointer's off the mark. Detroit's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Thompson outside. Back to Cunningham. Fade away. And again, Cunningham missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Money. No good on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And Doris, this summer, the Cavaliers opting to make changes.
And Kevin, a little bit of a surprise in this particular way. They fired their coaching staff, bring in a new regime. And think about it, you fire that group after you've made the playoffs 2 seasons in a row, and yet you still opt to go in a different direction. So a lot of pressure on the staff coming in.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Stewart checked in for Tobias Harris. Hardaway comes in for Asar Thompson. And it's Beasley in for Cunningham.
Well, we know Mitchell can hurt you from outside the arc. The defense better recognize this moving forward.
Ivy dishes to Beasley. Ivy with a screen for Beasley. Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Money. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 4th assist in this one.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Ivy, no one around him. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
Mitchell in the corner. To the wing on the left. Launches it. Jerome passes to Mitchell. They shoot again, and it's good on the layup. Mitchell's got 7 now in this quarter.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Pass to Beasley, looking to end the run. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 7 rebounds in the game. Into the lane. Cut that one. And that's now 30 points for Money.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Ivy on the wing. He's got 11. Five to shoot. Beasley outside. Hardaway with a wide open look. No good on the three. Here's Money. Three-pointer. Drains the three-pointer. Money's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Cavs.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
And so it's Cleveland, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. They have made it very tough to get a... And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. Isaiah Stewart out there with Reed. Then it's Malik Beasley. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Moore in at the 2. From downtown, sinks the three-pointer.
Boy, Malik Beasley, known as a pure scorer, but how about the setup of his teammate right there? That's a pretty pass.
Mitchell kicks to Niang. Jacks up a 3. Doesn't go for him. Pistons trail by 21. And it's Beasley in the corner. And the league trying to get a bit more competition in the All-Star game. Greg, you got any ideas there?
Well, cash prizes seem to work well for the in-season tournament. Even a little something might help up the ante just a bit.
Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Jerome is checked in, and the Pistons making a change here as well. Simone Fontecchio, he's checked in for Moore. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Up top, Reed. Back to Beasley. Pistons passing it around. Just 5 to shoot. Kept alive. Stewart passes to Hardaway. Now Beasley. Pass to Fontecchio. Takes the 3. Connects from three-point range.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And it's Mitchell missing. Pistons trail by 19. Fontecchio with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Reed with it. Stewart down low. Defended by Strus. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Determined to get to his scoring strength, and that's three-point shooting. We see you, Max Strus.
Pass to Reed, to the middle. Here's Beasley, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Back when you played, Greg, the offseason was more of a dead period for the league. Not anymore. They want to make it year-round. Every month, something's going on.
Kevin, I love Vegas Summer League. It's given us some extra hoops. It's created a ton of excitement for the future. And also the trades and signings. The NBA is a 12-month-a-year league.
He makes 1 of 2 that time.
Well, what you love about Malik Beasley is his willingness to always hunt for opportunities to score it. He understands what the strength of his game is, and he goes out and tries to execute.
LeVert the pass to Money. Duran pulls it in. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
From the arc. Money, no good. Pistons trailed by 19. Beasley outside. And there's another one for the Pistons.
Yeah, the 3-level scoring ability of Malik Beasley. If you find his way to the mid-range, he's going to take those shots.
Mobley outside. Back to Mitchell. Puts up a 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Mitchell's got 19 points.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Detroit making a switch here. Thompson's checked in.
Now into the lineup for the Pistons. Number 9, Thompson.
Mobley against Harris. Cunningham on the wing. The 3-ball. Hands it from downtown. 14 points for Jaden Ivey.
That's just good fundamentals from Cunningham. When a guy is that open, you gotta get it to him.
Fires the 3. Money, no good.
He needs to drive to the rim. The shot just not going.
Cunningham with it. Now defended by Mitchell. The shot by Ivey, no good.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way, because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Cavaliers.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And so with this, they'll end up with their 2nd win on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for money.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Pass to Money. Misses the 3. Detroit with the ball, trailing by 19. Now Thompson. Cunningham on the wing. Nice ball movement by Detroit. And here's Harris from the arc. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
And the basket by Money.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
And here's Cunningham. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris